Hello everybody and welcome back to the Manchester United career mode here on FC25. It's a bonus episode to make up for the lack of episode I should say, last Friday, and it is a big one as well. The Europa League semi-finals against the Greek outfit in Olympiacos. This is a fixture that I mentioned in the last episode that I have actually seen in real life. I saw United knock Olympiacos out of the Champions League back in 2014 via a Robin van Persie hat-trick. Fun fact about that game, not only was it the last Champions League game that Van Persie ever played, but it was also the last time that Ryan Giggs played a full 90 minutes for Manchester United. So there's a bit of a fun fact for you if you want to set that up in an old pub quiz or whatever. But anyways, I am pumped for this episode, lads. Both legs will be played in full on this episode. So without further ado, let's get into the first leg. Oh, I'm pumped, lads. I am pumped for this one. The last time these two played in Greece, Olympiacos did actually win that 2-0. Of course, Van Persie, as I say, getting the hat-trick in the second leg to go through. But let's try and make the job at Old Trafford a bit easier this time. We've got our full strength team. Everybody is fully fit. So let's hope we can get the job done. It's a big one, lads. It is a big one. Of course, the main aim of this career mode is to get Manchester United back on top, back as the top team in England, and also trying to get them to conquer Europe again. And whilst the Champions League is the main aim of the series in terms of European trophies, this is also a big objective, I should say, for us as well, trying to win the Europa League. And as you can see there by their badge, Olympiacos did win the Conference League last season, so they know a thing or two about winning in Europe. I was very happy for Olympiacos to win the Conference League, actually. When I was at that game in 2014, their fans were super respectful, really, really good bunch of supporters, so I was glad to see them win that European trophy, but this time round, I don't want to see them win the trophy. Of course, we want to beat them here and take that next step in the Europa League final and hopefully win it and qualify for the Champions League. Top four looking increasingly unlikely, especially after losing that game to Bournemouth. But anyways, lads, enough of the pleasantries. Here it is. It's Olympiacos versus Manchester United in the Europa League semi-final. First leg, here we go. The nerves are very much present for me at the moment, but I'm confident as well. Here's Ahmad, over to Bruno. Go on, have a go, lad, why not? Good save by the keeper. Test them early. Oh, Garnacho, he nearly won that back. And of course the Greek league is actually not in the game as well, so that means Olympiacos are in the rest of the world section. So that means if you did a career mode with them, you'd have to put them in a different league, which, of course, in the next career mode, we will be taking one team from one league and putting them into another league. And I also have an idea for a career mode next year, where we will probably do something similar. That is something that I haven't actually done before. I had basically all three of my career modes for the following year's game already laid out. I'm still open to suggestions, of course, but the three that I have planned are three career modes that I'm very excited about. But anyways, we need to focus on the task at hand here at Manchester United. Let's not get carried away thinking about the future just yet. Here's Ahmad. Wasn't able to carry that ball forward too much, but Ugarte will get there. Kobbie Mainoo. Over to Bruno. Back to Mainoo. Being double marked there, so he's going to have to go back to Ugarte. And Mainoo again. Into Ahmad. Had Rasmus in support. I was in two minds about whether I square it or whether I shoot. And we did the latter. And unfortunately, the keeper was able to get it into his grasp. But Ugarte wins it back really well there. He's had a good game so far. Here's Ahmad. Tried to be clever there, but ended up getting dispossessed. But we win it back straight away. Here's Mazraoui. Over to Ahmad. Rasmus in the middle. Oh, wins the header. But is unable to find the target. I didn't actually see if it went wide or if it went over the crossbar. It did go over the crossbar. Probably should have taken that chance, to be fair, Rasmus, especially with the form he's been in. Whatever people want to say about Rasmus in real life, I still think there's a player there in real life. But in this career mode, he has been absolutely fantastic for us. And it's a great tackle there by Matthijs de Ligt. Another player who I actually think has been solid for United in real life. I know some of the stats defensively may not replicate that in terms of goals conceded, but I do think he has been a good signing. Here's Rasmus, get in there! Right on the half-hour mark, it's Rasmus Højlund who gives Manchester United the lead here. Something we were unable to do at this stadium in 2014, but we've done it here in 2025. And it's that man again, the top scorer, not just for United, but also in this competition. And 30 minutes into the game, it's Olympiacos 0, Manchester United 1. It was important that we scored first, set the tone for the game. We've been the better team. They've barely had a sniff of the ball, Olympiacos. Anytime they've gotten it back off us, we've basically regained it moments later. 14 goals in 12 European games this season for the Danish striker. Go on, Rasmus. You'll love to see that. Well, it was a left-footed striker who made all the headlines the last time these two teams played, and history looks to repeat itself here. But Olympiacos here on the attack. De Ligt does really well there. Oh my god. Didn't look like that ball was going to go to a United player there for a second, or at least the way I was directing the ball didn't feel like it was going to go there, but thankfully we got away with it. Kerkez now over to Kobbie Mainoo. Ugarte. Now Garnacho, is he onside? He is. He scored from this range before. Oh, he's hit the post. Ahmad has it though. Can he get another shot off? No, he can't. What a chance that was to double the lead. I feel like we need to take these chances because for as quiet as Olympiacos have been, as we've seen in this game, they just need one chance, the opposition, and they end up taking it. Here's Martins now. Good tackle. Kerkez unable to keep the ball in play though. They will get the throw in. How much added time is there going to be? Only 1 minute. So this could be the last attack of the half. But thankfully, they can't do anything with it. Martinez will clear that away. And we do have the lead here at the halftime break. Rasmus Højlund, with yet another European goal, gives us the lead here. Half-time in the first leg. United have the lead. We're playing the better football. We're creating all the chances. Let's bring that momentum into the second half. And I'd love to be able to kill the tie right here, right now. Make it very, very difficult for them to come to Old Trafford and get something. But we do have to stay focused. A bit of a gap through the middle there, but thankfully De Ligt is able to get there before they exposed it. Here's Bruno. Over to Mainoo. Trying to be a little bit more patient with it. Listen, we have the better players, so we don't need to rush anything. Here's Ahmad. Been very lively in this game. We're seeing a bit more football down the right-hand side. Does end up losing it, though. I did say that in the last episode. I feel like we don't create an awful lot from the right-hand side, but not just in this career mode. It was the exact same with Celtic. Ahmad's going to have a go here. Oh, and the keeper did save it, but he kind of half spilt it a little bit. I normally would let Bruno take this corner, but I kind of want Ahmad to take it. Let's see if the left-footed player can create something from this corner. De Ligt. No, it wasn't De Ligt. It was Rasmus who was there to try and follow it in. But it was deflected away before he could get there. Kerkez now. Into Garnacho. Garnacho. And Amad Diallo is the man to double our lead here. Well, we scored with half an hour played in the first half. And we've gotten the second goal with half an hour to go in the second half. Rasmus put us 1-0 up. Ahmad has put us 2-0 up. And that could be 1 foot. No, I'm not finishing that sentence. I'm not finishing that sentence. How many times have I jinxed us before on this channel? I don't want to do it again. But the two wingers combining there. And Ahmad, who's been very, very lively in this game, gets in on the act when it comes to goal scoring and doubles our advantage here. United 2-0 up here in Greece and in a very strong position to get to another European final. As I said, this competition has eluded us on this channel. We've had some heartbreak in it. Oh my god. Oh, and Olympiacos to pull one back. I'm so sick of this happening, lads. I really am. Honestly, it's as much as I've loved every episode of any career mode we've done on this channel so far in FC25, it's bullshit like this that actually stops me from playing the game in my own free time. I don't think I've ever played less career mode in my own free time than I have with FC25. And that's a combination of just enjoying it more when I'm uploading it to YouTube, and also the fact that the game this year is just so broken. I mean, we say that every year, but I feel like it never improves. It always regresses. And that's why I didn't finish that sentence earlier, as I nearly lose my voice. Because how many times do we concede straight after scoring? And it's happened again. Kirkes, that's a great ball. Rasmus Højlund, oh! Good save! Rasmus again! Why is he gone with the header? Oh, what a goal that would have been! He went for the acrobatic finish, but it was right at the Olympiacos keeper. Oh, what a chance that was! That would have been sensational. Kobe Mainu does really well to win that back, though. Here's Ahmad. Rasmus, tried to hold the ball up, but Olympiacos get it back. And you can feel a bit of momentum swinging towards them now. Oh, De Ligt. God, you already got sent off once in this series so far. I don't fucking believe it. I don't actually fucking believe it. We were cruising when we got that second goal. They did not have a sniff of any sort of attack. And all of a sudden, it's fucking 2-2. And oh, fuck this game. I fucking hate this game so much. Right, Ahmad, he's done really well. We're going to bring him off from Maeda just because he's a bit tired. Rasmus I'll keep on for now. I'll take off Mazraoui as well for Dalot, just to freshen things up a bit. That is so fucking frustrating, though. Well, can we score straight away? Rasmus on his right foot this time puts us back in front. The repetitive nature of this game is starting to annoy me. It really is. But with that said, we deserve to win this game. We did not deserve to concede those 2 goals. Maeda, only just off the bench, gets an assist. Rasmus, with his right foot this time, gets his second goal of the game. And as I said, Van Persie got a hat-trick against Olympiacos last time we played them. Rasmus is 1 away from doing that here. It's 3-2, but this scoreline will not tell you the full story of the game. We have been so much better than them. They've had 2 chances, and they've scored 2 poxy goals. Dalot is going to give away a free kick. And I think that's going to be a booking as well. I didn't mean to skip that, but I'd imagine that it was a yellow card. Yes, it was. And they whip the ball into the box. Oh, piss off! Piss off! How is that going in? What the fuck was that? I need to see this again. How the hell? What? Okay, first of all, why is Dalot behind him? Why the fuck is he behind him? Onana, I feel like he could have got there. I really feel like he could have got there, and it's fucking 3-3. What is going on? Oh my god. Well, so much for making the second leg easier. is Bruno. Hit that one. It's going to go out for a corner kick. Let's make another change. Mainu can come off. Let's bring on Casemiro. You know what? He's knackered, Rasmus. We'll take him off. And Smith, why not? Why not bring him off the bench as well? That's what we're going to do. 4 minutes left. We were 2-0 and 3-2 up. And somehow, Olympiacos, 3 chances they've had. And they've scored 3 poxy fucking goals. Unbelievable. Casemiro can't win the header. Or at least can't get any power behind it. They're on the attack here again. If we lose this game, I'm going to cry. Good block by Ugarte. But we're unable to keep possession of the ball. Oh my god, he's done delay. No. My mic is not muted. I am literally just lost for words. How have we lost this game? How the fuck have we lost this game? Well, the unbeaten run in Europe is about to come to an end in the most frustrating fashion. This is going to be our last chance here, and Maeda's like, you know what? Let's just give him the fucking ball back. First defeat in Europe this season, and it may have cost us a place in the Europa League final, which ultimately looks like it will cost us a place in the Champions League next season. I am stunned. That is probably the worst defeat we have suffered on the channel, and I'm not even exaggerating. I'm still stunned by that. I still cannot work out how we just lost that game. I mean, it stunned me so much that I actually forgot to record the next Premier League game. I ended up quick simming it. We lost to Brentford 2-1, so we lose to yet another team who wear red and white away from home. But I can't believe we just surely we did not just lose that first leg. That didn't just happen. No way that just happened. No, we're winning going into this second leg, surely. I mean, look, we didn't even lose to Brentford according to the social media. We won 2-1 apparently. Great. Even though we actually lost that game, according to The Athletic, we actually ended up winning. Well, this second leg just got a bit more interesting, didn't it? I don't know why Ahmad is so tired. He didn't even play in that game against Brentford. But here we go. This could be it. If we lose this game, it looks like the season is over. 4-3. Somehow 4-3 down from that first leg. I'm still stunned. It was the first game we lost in Europe as well all season. But we were cruising. We were so much better than them. They had 4 chances and scored the 4 goals. And I said it during the game. Give them 1 chance and they take it, the opposition, no matter who it is. And then they get 4 of them and took all of them. Well, this fixture provided a famous comeback back in 2014. And now we're going to need one here, 11 years on. But there's a place in the final ready for us this time. Olympiacos looking to get to back-to-back European finals. We look to get to our first one since 2021. Can we do it? Well, if this was Bob the Builder, I'd say yes, we can. But this is not Bob the Builder. This is Straight Outta Cloyne YouTube channel. That was the weirdest analogy I've probably ever given. But anyways, that first leg rattled me, if you couldn't tell. Oh, I don't believe it. Onana with the save. And that's the first chance they've had in the tie that they didn't score. Unfrickin' believable. But we need to score quickly here because we are 1 behind. Mazraoui Oh, too heavy of a ball to Rasmus. And that's going to go out for our throw-in. Well, it is a rainy day in Manchester. And as I say, the weather effects are on. Kind of wishing I didn't put them on now. Here's Rasmus, though. Holds it up for Ahmad. He couldn't get there. Garnacho. Another wasted opportunity. Oh, I can't believe this. I actually can't believe what I'm witnessing right now. We have royally fucked this up. I mean, we already bottled a Champions League final on this channel this year. Season 4 of the Celtic career mode. So it's not like we have been flawless in Europe this year. We've definitely had our low points. But if anything, this would be worse. I actually feel like this would be worse. Because losing a Champions League final is, look, it's the biggest game in European football. If you're in the Champions League final one year, odds are you can make it the second year as well, which we did. But with the Europa League, there's so much riding on this game. Amad Diallo puts us in front in the night, but only levels things up on aggregate. When we bottle that first leg, and we have to pull it back here in this second leg. He runs back to the centre circle without the ball. But we are back on level terms. It's very hard for me to get excited because we should be home and dry already. But it's 1-0 on the night. It's somehow 4-4 on aggregate. Keeper didn't get there. Ahmad scored what should have been the clincher in that first leg. Gets the equaliser here. His 6th European goal of the season. And can we go on and win it from here? I'm refusing to say the slogan of this channel yet. I only want to say that in positive moments. But if we go through, then I will say it. I'll get it bloody tattooed onto my forehead if we get through in this game. Onana clears it. Oh, Rasmus, I think, would have been offside there, but he didn't win the ball, so it doesn't get pulled back. Here's Mazraoui. Oh, Rasmus does well to win it back. But it deflects back into the possession of Olympiacos. Martinez with a crucial interception there. Here's Menu. Now Bruno. Menu again. Here's Ahmad. Ahmad has a goal. And it's a good save by the keeper, but we will get the corner. As Jotar looks on. Bruno whips it in. Oh, we're so bad at corners. We really are. Ahmad, Menu, still have it here. Mazraoui. Bruno. Ah, gets dispossessed. And Olympiacos have it again. Here's El Kabi. Here's Willian. Didn't even realise he was there. Formerly of Chelsea, Arsenal and Fulham. Bruno over to Rasmus. Garnacho. Rasmus. Bruno. Amad Diallo. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. And somehow they keep it out from going from a corner. Keep it in from going for a corner. Garnacho. Good block. Oh my god. It should not have been this tight. And Olympiacos are in here. Martinez with a crunching tackle there. We should be home and dry. We really should be. Bruno. Rasmus. Another fucking save. And we're 1-0 up at the half-time break, but it is 4-4 on aggregate. Ahmad with the goal. But we should be winning this game. Whatever about the second, or the first leg I should say. We should be winning. Olympiacos shaking hands with each other there. Ahmad's knackered as well, but I am going to keep him on. But they're shaking hands with each other as if the job is done. At this, if it stays like this, I can't even get my words right at the moment. It would be going to extra time, which I would really like to avoid. Here's Garnacho. Rasmus Højlund. Unbelievable. I didn't think it could get worse than Coventry in the FA Cup last year. when it came to bottling semi-finals. I know we ended up winning that penalty shootout, but you know what I mean. But this would be right up there with it. Here's Mazraoui now. I really don't care about that fixture against West Ham at the moment. Oh my god. How are we giving that ball away? For a second I thought that was going to be a red, but it's a yellow card for Manuel Ugarte. Hopefully that's not a suspension. Don't think he had many yellow cards in Europe this season. Onana, why aren't you coming out for that? You absolute fucking moron. You absolute fucking dick. Why did Onana not come out for that? Oh, you've got to be joking me. Olympiacos are about to knock us out. Look at this again. I mean, Rasmus should be doing better there. Onana stands like a fucking statue, like he's seen Medusa. And El Kabi, may as well call him Habib Nurmagomedov at the moment, because he feels unbeaten in these situations. And the Olympiacos have levelled it on the night, but they are leading on aggregate. Oh my god, and we can't pass a fucking football! How have we fucked this up? We've bottled it. We have absolutely bottled it. They're going to score again here. Onana with the save. He decided to come out that time, but they still have it. De Ligt, bloody hell, that was a risky tackle. Oh my god, I actually feel like crying. I actually feel like crying. And Kobe Mainoo's on a yellow now as well. Mazraoui here through the middle. Mazraoui! Oh my goodness me! What a time to score your first goal for Manchester United! He does it here in a European semi-final. Puts us back in front on the night. Levels it up on aggregate. Brilliant ball by Rasmus Højlund. A very unlikely source making the run. He did play at number 10 against Fenerbahce in this campaign in real life. And he's gotten forward here and he's put the ball in the back of the net. 2-1 to us on the night. 5-all on aggregate. And I think it's time to make a change. Ahmad's knackered. I'm going to bring on Maeda, put Garnacho over on the right hand side. I'm probably going to have to take off one of these lads. We'll bring on Casemiro for Mainoo. Can't risk anybody getting sent off. And we've had enough red cards on this channel as of late. But Maeda, who's normally made an impact after coming off the bench, anytime we've brought him on, can he do that here? But as we've seen, we always seem to concede straight after scoring. Oh, like, see what? Look how much fucking space he got there. De Ligt does really well, but we gave him far too much space to run into. Here's Bruno. Back to Kerkez. Now Ugarte. Bloody hell. That was my fault, to be fair. Martinez. Into Bruno Fernandes. Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund has put us in front on aggregate. 6-5. What a bloody tie this has been. Oh my god. From one emotion to the other. I can't even speak. I'm lost for words. This has been absolutely insane. We had some incredible European ties with Celtic. Of course, they were all in the Champions League. But here in the Europa League, we're having a cracker of a semi-final. 3-1 on the night, 6-5 on aggregate. Can we keep the lead this time? I still can't believe we bottled it in the first leg. And I saw there El Kabi, whatever his fucking name is, 16 goals he's after scoring in the Europa League. Rasmus is now level with him, both going for the top scorer in the Europa League this season. And you're more likely to beat it if you get to the final. And as it stands, we are going to that final right now. Maeda loses it, but Casemiro picks it back up. Garnacho now on the right hand side. Back to Mazraoui. Casemiro will pick that up. Over to Manuel Ugarte. I was looking for Rasmus, but it goes over to Maeda. It's not where you want to be losing the ball. You really don't want to be losing it there. Here's Ortega now. Oh, De Ligt. Oh, he's recovered well. I thought he was going to run beyond him. Onana clears it away. It's a great clearance as well. Well, Onana can count his lucky blessings as well, because he easily could have came out and stopped that chance from happening when they got that equaliser. Is Kirkes. Oh, Maeda, too heavy a touch. I think the weather conditions had something to do with that. I was going to go for the professional foul there with Bruno, but I don't want him suspended. 2 added minutes. I need to stay quiet. This is one time where I will stay quiet. Mazraoui, please get there. Get in there. De Ligt. Just clear it. Get in there. Manchester United are in the Europa League final, but it was nowhere near as straightforward as it should have been. 2-0 up with half an hour to go in the first leg. Somehow we end up losing it 4-3. We come into this second leg behind, but we have turned it around. Rasmus Højlund is the man who gets the goal to seal our fate in the final. Oh my god. But the energy has been zapped out of me after that. We do get to the Europa League final, but I'm trying to think of a clever sentence and I can't even think of one. Olympiacos made us work for it. That's what I'm trying to say. Fair play to them. They're a club I have a lot of respect for, but I very nearly hated them for life there. They gave us the fright of our lives in this second leg. But thankfully, we are in the Europa League final. Needed to take a second to compose myself there. I was making absolutely no sense with some of those sentences. I was so just emotionally drained from that second leg, and the first leg as well, to be fair. But there is visual confirmation of it. Not only have we gotten through to the Europa League final, but we will be playing a team that we've already played in Europe this season, Fenerbahce. And not only is it going to be Fenerbahce, it's going to be a Fenerbahce team managed by former United manager Jose Mourinho, the man who won this competition for Manchester United back in 2017. Oh, this promises to be a good one. Another Youth Academy report here in Northern Ireland, trying to find the next George Best, and we've actually gotten some decent players here. Christopher Lowry, 50 to 68, current overall, 64 to 88 potential, not too shabby. Mike McCardle, 65 to 91 overall, between 49 and 69 overall to start with. Joshua Tierney, 64 to 88 overall potential, that looks pretty decent. James Doherty though, look at this. 54 to 72 rated to begin with, 78 to 94 potential. He is the best looking player in this Youth Academy report, and I'm purely going to sign this fella for his name. Brian O'Brien, 61 to 85 potential, not the best, but with a name like that, you're getting signed up. I reckon I'm going to bring all these lads into the Youth Academy though, but this is the guy who looks like he is the standout of the bunch. But they'll all get a place in the Youth Academy, and I'm probably going to have to call up some players and loan them out that are in the current Youth Academy. So I have called up a couple of Youth Academy players. Tim Peters here, the Dutch goalkeeper, looking to become the next Edwin van der Sar. We've put him on the loan list as well straight away. And so we have done the same, I should say, here with Anton Draskovic, the next Nemanja Vidic. So I have loan listed them. There's a couple of English players you might be thinking I should call up from the Youth Academy and loan out, but I kind of want them to be pure one club players like most of the class of 92. Obviously Giggs, Paul Scholes and Gary Neville only ever played for one club or never even loaned out. I kind of want to try and replicate that as much as possible. I'll probably loan out one of them because David Beckham obviously did go out and loan for a season with Preston, or for a chunk of a season with Preston, so we'll probably loan out one of them, but the rest I kind of want them to stay at United, and we'll kind of slowly incorporate them into the team just like the actual class of 92 did. But these lads have been loan listed, so hopefully we'll get some offers from them in the next few days and weeks. 2 games will take place before the Europa League final, as my voice is hanging on for dear life, as you can tell. The first one is against West Ham. There are a couple of tired players here, but we will rest them in the next game. Let's quick sim it here. They are in 13th place at the moment, West Ham United. And we get a 3-1 win over the Hammers. Manu, Bruno and Rasmus Højlund all getting the goals. Now, this game is a tricky one. Not necessarily because it's against Chelsea, who are a tough team to come up against, but because we are actually level on points with Chelsea, even though they do have a game in hand. But we have the Europa League final only a few days after this, so I have heavily rotated. I just feel like we're better off putting all our eggs into the Europa League basket, because first of all, it's a trophy, and secondly, I just feel like it's still our most likely way of getting Champions League. Because if we win this, we do go above Chelsea, but they still have a game in hand. Now, they have been bottling things a lot lately, so that could happen, obviously, in this game, or in that next game as well, but it's not confirmed. So that is why I am heavily rotating here. Let's see what happens. In the highlights, yes, I'm not going to risk it with a quick sim. I'm going to play the highlights. I don't know why it has us in the away kit. I do love that jersey, but let's wear the red kit. We have no reason to not wear the red jersey. Let's see, can this rotated team do it? I've even given Harry Maguire the captaincy. Kobe Mainoo I've decided to keep in the team. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a slight change there. I'm actually going to put Ugarte in there. And fuck it, you know what? I've completely changed my mind here. Bruno, he can play all the games as well. Bruno Fernandes is getting the captain's armband as well. Sorry, Harry Maguire. I couldn't risk it. Here we go. Can we get victory here at Stamford Bridge? But if not, at least we do have that Europa League final to make up for it, which of course will be played in tomorrow's episode. But we travel to London to take on the old foe, and current foe really as well, in terms of trying to get that Champions League spot. But let's see what happens. This is normally a game I would like to play as opposed to doing the highlights, but fuck it, we are where we are. And of course we're up against Jadon Sancho, who I will be selling in the summer. Don't know if he's going to be at Chelsea next season, but I can tell you he won't be at Manchester United. What the fuck happened there? Did he go too far back or something? That's weird. Anyways, I'm not going to complain. We are the ones who get the next attack. Here's Diogo Dalot. Lenny Yoro over to Casemiro. And now Ugarte. Bruno. Oh, Maeda's going to be offside. He's going to be offside. Was unable to test the keeper much anyways. We also get this next attack. Casemiro. Oh, plays in Joshua Zirkzee. What a ball as well. Zirkzee. Why? Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such a fucking idiot? I tried to be too clever, tried to square it. Oh my god, I have nobody to blame there but myself. I mean, the ball should have found its way to Maeda, but why is it stopping the attack for them? I know I shouldn't be complaining, excuse me, but it's stopping the attack for them just because they passed the ball. It's really weird. Right, there was a little trick that used to work in the last game when it came to free kicks. I want to see if it works in this one as well. Bruno Fernandes. Oh my god, it nearly did! Nearly did. You put it on chip and you put a bit of power behind it, it tends to test the goalkeeper. I didn't know if it worked in this game or not, but I tell you what, from that angle, it very nearly caught him out. Smith! Oh, why did he go with his right foot? Why did he go with his right foot? And of course they get the fucking penalty here, Chelsea. It's going to be Nkunku. Oh, and this could be it. Can Onana step up? Oh, yes, he can! Brilliant save by Andre Onana. Fantastic from the Cameroonian goalkeeper. They're continuing the attack, though, Chelsea. Referee not blowing it up. And still... Well, the referee's not going to blow it up, but they didn't stop the attack is what I mean, or the highlight. But they do stop it now, but it is Chelsea who get another one. 0-0 here, with 13 minutes to go. I can't imagine there being many more attacks after this. This could possibly be the last one. Oh, but Lenny Yoro. Ah, he loses it. Oh, no, they do get another attack. with 9 minutes to go. It's a long cross. These tend to be a little bit overpowered at times. Oh, look at all the space he's gotten there. Onana will save it and we'll get yet another counter-attack. Ugarte. Good run here. He's got Xerxes in support to half stop the run. And that probably will be that. Yes, it's a 0-0 draw. Both teams celebrating there for some reason. It's a better result for Chelsea than it is for us. But that is making it more and more likely that the Europa League is going to be the only way we qualify for the Champions League. 0-0 here at Stamford Bridge. So going into the final Premier League game of the season, we're on 64 points, 1 point behind Chelsea, who I thought had a game in hand, but maybe they'd actually already played that before the game. Actually, yeah, that makes sense because they drew at Everton. Okay, sorry, I misremembered that. I thought they still had a game in hand. But no, we are level on the amount of games played and they are 1 point clear of us. Who are they playing on the final day of the season? Forest, away from home. A tricky enough game, but still. Chelsea, if they win that, that will seal Champions League football for them and will leave us in a Europa League spot if that is the case. But speaking of the Europa League, lads, we do have the Europa League final, which will be played in tomorrow's episode. Against Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce, this promises to be a huge final, and as excited as I am for it, I am very, very nervous. This game will be played in its entirety in tomorrow's episode, lads. If you did enjoy this episode, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and I can finally say it now, after qualifying for the final, there is never a dull moment on the Straight Outta Cloyne YouTube channel. See you tomorrow for the Europa League final.